is wrong with Cardi B? And I'm being serious. She literally got up on the stand. If you guys don't know, she is currently on trial for losing her temper and, according to a security guard, beating her up, spitting on her, and calling her racial slurs. Now, lucky for Cardi B, everybody that she's gone to war with has had horrible attorneys. This attorney right now that's with the security guard, he is horrible. He's doing microaggressions. He's like, is that a wig you wearing? That's a wig, right? 'Cause today, right? He's asking her to say it to her now. Say it to her now. And getting Cardi to be like, I said she was but like, anyway. Lucky for Cardi, this security guard got one of the worst attorneys in the world. It seemed like she got Drewski to represent her, okay? If y'all know who I'm talking about, go to TikTok and talk about Drewski attorney. But let's get into this because she was winning. She was charming everybody. She was funny. She is likable. This is how Cardi gets away with so much stuff. She is charming, likable, smart, witty. She was on it. And she walked into the courthouse today where her lawyers were supposed to be doing the closing arguments. She had the jury. And do you know that she is out there on those steps throwing markers at paparazzis? What is going on with her? I mean, I think, because like Cardi said, why do I think there's something going on? And the way she got security and she's waddling along, she looks like she is heavily pregnant. Offset jumped into the comments because he's been all over Instagram and TikTok. You know he don't want to see her win, but that's not surprising because Offset ain't want Cardi to win from jump. Cardi just realized that he was her biggest op, right? But she literally she threw a marker in a fit of rage after she was asked about pregnancy rumors at the assault trial.
Cardi.
What's the verdict? Hey Cardi, you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Cardi, insiders are claiming that Offset is publicly bragging about getting you pregnant for the 4th time. Do you foresee any paternity issue with Stephon Diggs?
Stop disrespecting me. Don't disrespect me. Cardi, how you feeling?
Cardi, your court look is amazing. Who are
You're
you
amazing,
marrying?
Cardi. I still love you even though you just threw some stuff at
I
me.
don't care. You're disrespectful. Don't do that. Do you see women asking those type of questions to me? Do you see women asking those questions to me?
It's a legit
Why do you feel as a man you got to ask me those type of questions? Act like you have some manners. And your mama taught you, respect women.
All right, Cardi.
Go ahead, Rob. Do what's up, bro.
Can somebody hand me my marker? Right behind you.
That's right. It's New York
Thank
all
you.
day.
I appreciate it.
I still love you, Cardi. There you go.
Listen, I understand the pregnancy talk. I gained 20 pounds and y'all was saying I was with child, right? But I'm being dead serious. And for those of y'all that know my channel, y'all like, Tisa, we know we was the one saying, right? I gained 20 or so pounds, right? 25 pounds. Okay, 30. I gained pounds and y'all was like, oh, so I understand that to a certain extent. But on the other hand, I ain't give a damn, right? But with Cardi, you actually are. Anybody with 2 eyes can see you are. It's not a secret that you are. The only question is, I would think, who is it? Offset jumped in comments and said, it ain't me. And Cardi did this really ominous thing yesterday when she was like, yo, I just got this text that y'all trying to sabotage my album release. And I said, Cardi, shut up and just release that album. Well, if you are, it's the same ops that's been trying to sabotage you for the last 7 years, right? Anyway, she did this all because somebody asked her about her belly. Get this. Cardi angrily tossed a marker at paparazzi after the shutterbug casually questioned her about the viral pregnancy rumors. In a video circulating on Twitter, an off-camera photographer approached Cardi about alleged claims that her ex Offset is publicly bragging about getting you pregnant for the 4th time. Is he bragging? Because Offset was just in people's comments talking about it ain't mine. He then asked the mom of three, who's currently embroiled in a trial over an alleged altercation with a security guard in 2018, if she foresees any paternity issues with Stefan Diggs, to whom she's been romantically linked since June. So what did Cardi do? Did she remember? I'm in court. I gotta act right. The jury's watching. Did she remember she is very rich, very popular, very famous? She got 3, maybe 4 kids that love her, right? Did she remember any of that? No. Cardi literally took that time to act a fool. Now hear me out, right? Hold on. Listen to what Cardi did, then you're gonna hear me out. They said the Bodak Yellow hitmaker instantly grabbed a marker from the fan's outstretched hand and vigorously threw it in the direction of the voice, reprimanding him for his disrespect. As she was guided to a waiting vehicle by the bodyguard, the man shouted, "I still love you even though you threw some stuff at me." To which Cardi responded, "Don't do that. Do you see me? Do you see women asking those types of questions to me?" While wagging her finger at the paparazzi, she continued, "Why do you feel as a man you get to ask me these type of questions?" Now, she said, "Act like you have some manners," before adding, "Respect women." Hear me out. The guy was disrespectful. Really disrespectful. To ask about the Stefan Diggs, to ask about what's going on with Offset. However, and let me just say this, Cardi needs, I don't know what is going on for, I'm from the outside in. I'm sure she got, why? She still acts like she has nothing to lose. She still acts like she's on the pole in the Bronx and everybody got more money than her. She still acts like there aren't people waiting for her to make the wrong move so they can get some of that fortune she's always bragging about. Cardi is still always in survival mode, and I don't understand it. Yes, that man was disrespectful. Yes, that man was out of line. However, her response was verbal, was super good. Even if she wanted to, she could have just paid him dust. But the way she responded, okay, good for you. But on the other hand, the violence. You cannot be throwing shit at people every time you get upset. Did she not allegedly kept Ra Ali in the airport and threw a Sonos speaker at her head or something or other like that, right? I'm not really familiar with that story. I just know they got into an altercation. At what point is Cardi going to realize just because you are mad, just because somebody disrespects you, just because you feel disrespectful, that does not give you the right to breach people and assault them, whether it be with spit, whether that be with your calling racial slurs, whether that be with speakers, feet, shoes, or even markers or cups of water. And again, hear me out. She don't gotta listen to anything I say. You know, Cardi, you broke, shut up, right? Okay, fine. But this isn't even for respecting other people. At a certain point, it's like, do you respect yourself? Do you respect what you built? Do you understand where you're at? And again, maybe whatever's going on with her stomach has her very upset. Maybe it has her very emotional. But at a certain point, Cardi is going to be 35, maybe 35 years old soon. When is she going to grow up? And again, she's lucked out because she is beautiful. Colin be giving her looks. Makeup always be flawless. Cardi has a fun, bubbly personality. She's very smart, very quick-witted, very talented. She has charisma. She has that it factor, which is why she's one of the few people that broke free from that love and hip-hop thing and actually rose to superstardom and did it while you had a narcissist messing, well, according to Cardi, he's a narcissist. Offset, you were married to a narcissist according to you, and you still got to that level of fame while you had someone that has revealed themselves to be your biggest up. God has blessed Cardi with so much. When is she going to start growing up and acting like it? In a courthouse trial, while you going in for closing arguments, you throwing things at people? Yeah. Anyway, they said as Cardi was wearing a black polka dotted suit for a day in court entered the vehicle, the man again shouted, "I still love you, Cardi." Again, a rep for Cardi did not return requests, fans in the comments thread were quick to weigh in for the volatile interaction, saying, yeah, that was definitely disrespectful. While another one added, like, why would you even say Offset name? This girl been minding her business. Do we live? Cardi bought the world into her relationship. Cardi bought the world into her relationship. Cardi B on clubs or whatever on Twitter, literally involving us in the group chat. And this is one of the reasons that I believe she gets a lot of attention. It's engagement farming. She's not stupid. She knows what she's doing. But now you mad that people actually have questions about what's going on when you bought us into the middle of... And her fans are saying, yeah, he shouldn't have asked anything about Offset. What is... Anyway, we're going to see what happens with the Cardi B verdict. Again, Cardi's been lucky, and I want to see her win. She deserves the win, but she needs... You can't just be acting out and laying hands and throwing things at people just because you are upset. Because at the end of the day, the law don't care. And you've been lucky so far. But who are you? And I know your fans are hyping you up. Oh, well, why would you say Offset's name? You are not God. People can say Offset's name. You're the one saying Offset's name. Anyway, Cardi has said, according to, she said... She vigorously has denied the claims and counter-accused the security guard of taking photos of her without permission during the outing. Cardi said, I didn't touch her. It was like a verbal fight, but it didn't get physical at all. At the time, Cardi was 4 months pregnant with her first child with estranged husband Offset. Yeah, Cardi was also sued for assault and battery in July over an incident in which she allegedly threw a microphone at a woman during a Las Vegas performance. Yeah, what y'all think about this? Honestly, it is a mess. Cardi got too much money, too much privilege, too much security, too much PR, and too many kids and too much to lose, in my opinion, to be out there just getting violent with people whenever she feels like it. Anyway, y'all, we're going to see what this case is. They're probably going to find her not guilty. She charmed the jury. I don't think that the lawyer actually brought this up in closing arguments. But again, it's just given wrong road. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you later. Bye.